And welcome, folks, to this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk.
Yes, hello everyone. It is time. It's this week. We're here now to celebrate our Friday and make it fun by telling you guys about all kinds of stuff.
Look who's here. Look who just posted.
Who?
Maya's in the house.
What? Maya is in the house. What is
she
going
beat us
on?
to the show.
What?
No kidding. Yep. Oh. She says, okay, let's look at it. I am, in capital letters, not late.
Oh,
yeah.
Finally, we trained Maya good.
I think Maya might have caught us when you said our favorite Friday night. Isn't it Friday night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what we got to do. Okay, we've got a couple of viewers already going on. Let me do my sharing. Are you sharing? Is Carrie?
I'm working on all kinds of stuff right now. I'm uploading, downloading, doing all kinds of stuff.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm seeing this. I'm just getting myself over here to post that we're live. Folks, it has been a busy week, a busy day, the busiest day of a very busy week. And I'll go ahead and say, I was working on an assignment for a class called English Composition. Oh, look, there's Dancing Robot Godzilla.
Oh, yeah.
He's back again. Anyway, I was working on an assignment, and I'll talk about it during the show, but I was working on an assignment until about 9:15 this evening. That's only, 35 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And then it busting butt on that. We'll be talking a little bit about that today, but that has been the 500-pound gorilla, 800-pound grizzly bear, 2,000-pound buffalo of the day. Oh, I got to show something I got today, too. I should probably do that. I will. Okay. Looking over here. We're going to finish our part.
Yeah.
Okay, getting ready to share.
Oh, yeah. I need to share.
I'm doing that, too.
I was downloading all my stuff and then uploading it and prepping things for people to see.
Definitely. Okay, come on, thingy. Give me what I'm looking for. Looking for the live show. There it is. There we go. Okay, got to share. And I can't talk and do the show tonight at the same time. Or share. Thank God for auto correct or auto predictive text on this one. Okay, shared and cared. Let's see. All right, El Presidente does say, happy everyone. Hey, everyone. Oh, there's John Travolta. He's back again. And he's lost.
That guy, he's still around.
No kidding. All right, hey, everyone. Hope all y'all have a great week and the happiest Friday. As I was pronounced on this show. And she shared the show. Okay, we got a few others watching tonight. Okay, folks. Should I see if the viewers want to see it now or when we start?
Wait, what?
The video, the great debates.
Let's start the video when our show starts.
I know, but I think we're going to play it anyways. We'll talk about it then.
Yeah, let's just start the show after we start the show. Let's do our starting and then.
Yeah, we'll get into it. I just figured maybe let the audience decide if they want to see it.
No, we just show it to them. They don't have.
We'll just show it. We'll talk about it more, folks. This is a video essay assignment that I had to do, and we'll talk more about when the show comes. When that's that part.
Talk about that when it comes on. Yeah.
Is UFO?
Wouldn't it be funny if the UFO tried to suck the computer up? Through the window.
Is that a new challenge?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, maybe because we're seeing space right there. Maybe that house is in space. And it's another spacecraft next to that UFO, which would make that house a UFO. I'm eating dinner.
I know. I need to get a drink of water.
Oh, me too. All right, folks. Savea is stepping away from the camera. Don't go get your water.
I am right here. I'm literally out of my dining table. I was gonna walk over to the refrigerator and get some water. I'm right.
Go for it. I'm gonna be. I'm fine. We're all good. Okay, folks. Well, Savea's away from the camera.
I'm just gonna turn my camera off so you can't see if I'm there or not.
All right, Savea's stepped away from her camera. So, folks, at 10:05, tell Savea she needs to tie her shoe. Her left shoe is untied. Remember, 10:05 p.m., folks, Pacific time. Tell Savea to tie her left shoe. I'm trying to think of something more exotic, but that's what I got. My brain is just today from working on school stuff anyway. Okay, she's not here. So, okay, let's say at 10:10, tell Savea to let Mochi out to go to the bathroom. Oh, and apparently that Velociraptor is out in the bathroom. So at 10:05, tell Savea to tie her left shoe. It's untied. And at 10:10, Mochi, everybody has to say, hey, Mochi needs to go to the bathroom. Let him outside. That's our deal, folks. Keep that. I'll see if I can drop a subtle reminder so that Savea won't catch on to, which she'll probably catch on to anything anyways. Okay, she's still away. Let's see if we can get something else. Oh, she's back. Hi, Savea.
We're talking about 10:05 and 10:10.
I was just saying what time zones and what comes after 10:05. It's 10:06.
Terrible.
No, you're terrible. I don't know what's terrible. You know what's terrible? A gas station in Nevada called Terribles.
Mm-hmm.
Also in Lake Havasu City in Parker, Arizona. What are you eating?
Yes. Actually, this is like you see what this says?
Guava Crunch Cookie. What, really? What's that taste like?
It's really good, actually. It has the guava flavor, believe it or not.
Guava has a guava flavor?
Like cookie.
Gotcha.
It tastes like guava, and it has these little crunchy, like caramely bites.
I don't see that. I don't see that flavor in Girl Scout cookies.
Nope. Are you gonna watch the show, Mom? No.
Chris, you're not going to watch the show? We love you.
She's like, I love you.
Can she at least like say hi on the show?
Mm-mm.
A voiceover? There's Jar Jar Pickles.
She's sighing.
All right. Good Lord.
And she's like, seriously?
Where'd you get the guava cookies at?
At King's Hawaiian Bakery in Torrance.
Torrance?
Mm-hmm.
You've been around the block today.
We were there yesterday.
Gotcha. All right. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to count down. I gotta get some stuff up over here. Uploaded. Okay.
Oh, man, I'm so tired.
So tired?
Yeah. I worked a lot today.
I hear that.
There's a lot of work.
Actually, I got a call like 6 o'clock this morning
Want to come say hi?
from a customer. There's there's HRAI looking through us to the window now. Anyway, like 6 o'clock this morning from a customer on the East Coast, so they don't know where I'm based. And, you know, it's early. To them, it's 9 o'clock. He goes, hey, do you sell the featherwork? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I have some. And I'm going to send it to you. We're talking. And he goes, your voice sounds familiar. Are you the guy seeing the YouTube videos? What? And I went, yeah. He goes, oh, my God, I watch your craft videos. And he starts fanboying on me. And I'm
That's
like,
awesome.
that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. He's like, dude, I love your stuff. And I watch you over here. And I'm like, cool. Thank you. It was cool. If you watch, I told you about the show. If he's watching, great talking to you. Love it when we meet our fans and our customers. We love it. Cool stuff. This is kind of weird being a rodeo and hear somebody go, I want your show. Thank you. That's awesome. Which we love it. I love to hear that, but it's cool. Baby Yoda.
Oh, look how cute he is.
Yep. You get, I'm sure you get some of that at the powwows, right?
I'm talking about Baby Yoda.
No, that people know recognizing you.
You know what? It's weird. Every once in a while, people will come up to me and I have no idea who they are. And they're like, oh, hey, Savea. I'm like, hi.
Gotcha. Countdown time starting at 8. 6,
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
Showtime! It's time for Late Night Craft Talk with hosts Savea Kamori Yang and James Hermes. Let's get the fun started. It's time to start the show. Oh, bags under eyes. This has been a busy week and day. Wow.
Then.
And the branding's up and we're on the right side.
I know, right?
It went smooth today. Kidding. All right. So who are we while we're here?
So, welcome everyone to Late Night Craft Talk. We do the show every week. We talk about all kinds of stuff. We spend the evening with our fans and our friends and chat about all kinds of weird things. And where's James?
He had to go for a minute.
Okay, everyone, please do me a favor. If you could please say, "Go away, Ignacio." In the comments, please say, "Go away, Ignacio." So we can start our show. Because the thing is that every time Ignacio shows up, we stop the show entirely. And so it's completely counterproductive to having Ignacio on our show.
Well, if you're going to be that way and that rude, I will go get James and have him come back.
Okay. James, you got to stop having that guy come around because he's really creepy. See,
how do you even recognize him? He's supposed to be my stunt double and stand a sit in at a award show, or you leave, star goes to the bathroom, and the person comes over and sits in their place.
See, Joya says, "Go away, Ignacio." She doesn't like Ignacio, and neither does Wendy.
He's my stunt double.
Okay, listen. The fans don't like Ignacio, and they get really upset when you allow him to come onto our show, especially during my opening discussion.
I'm just wondering how the heck how you're recognizing him. All right, Ignacio. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Ignacio, go take the rest of the night off. Yeah, it's all good. We're good. I'll talk to Savea. I'll smooth it over. I know she doesn't like you, and apparently the audience doesn't either. Don't cry, Ignacio. No, Ignacio. You're a grown man. All right. Well, who's the man? You are. Who's the man? You are. Okay, we'll see you in the morning, Ignacio. See what you made him do and made me do in front of the audience.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible.
Yes.
Pretty brutal. So we do the show every week and we make it fun for you. So we'd like for you to join us every week, like and subscribe our Facebook pages, our Instagrams, our YouTube channels, our Twitch channels. Exactly. So Elizabeth, it's rude for him to interrupt me.
He was just sitting in while I had to go wee for a second.
No.
Okay.
So anyway, but yeah, so we did the show. Usually our show is like 90%, 95% live. So we do the show on Friday nights, 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if that means you are in New York, that means it's at 1 a.m. That's why we call it Late Night Craft Talk.
In that case, it'd be late night.
I know, right?
Before last call. Wait, that would be last call. Last call, Craft Talk.
So, hey, James, what's been going on with Elk Rack Traders this week?
It has been busy. It's spring break in Palm Springs, the weekly art market. Plus, it started with the drum class that I taught there at Dancing Bear Knee Trader in Escondido, which was great.
That was a really fun class, actually.
That was a fun group. They were cool.
Yeah, we had a pretty good, actually, let's see. Let's see here. Let me show a picture really quick. Actually, let me go to the Instagram and show the Instagram really quick because that was actually not really cool. Let me load that one here. Okay, let me pause it because. Okay. All right, I'm gonna share. It actually was a lot of fun. And James does teach at Dancing Bear. Usually, you got to try to come and see us because it's a lot of fun. Is that too little?
No, it's good.
It turned out really cool, actually.
Little motion thing. That came out
Yeah,
cool.
it really did. I was surprised at how well it came together. So, let's see, shop sharing. So, yeah, that was a lot of fun, James, and everyone
Yeah.
had a really great time.
It was cool. And then, so afterward, I've got a couple of hand drums left over from the class. So I take them back with me. I'm thinking, I'm going to make some hand drums. And yeah, mine was a great group that showed up. So on Sunday, I went ahead and did a live. I streamed me making one of the drums. I made one on my Facebook page and another one on my Instagram for business. And then I turned around and did it Sunday. So it's raining on Monday. So I turned around and made it on Sunday. I turned around and made another two on Monday. And it's raining out. And I'm like, I'm going to nab some knives. And it's like, it's raining. So I went, let's make a drum. I already got the hide soaking. Let's do it now. So as I'm doing it, and I can't find the present. Bear with. Okay, here it is. So I'm doing this video live. Let's hide that little notice. As we're doing this, occasionally I'm doing the drum and I turn around and show, hey, look, it's raining buckets outside. It's like 2-inch rain, 2 inch between drops. Unfortunately, I don't know where this timestamp is on it, where it happened. As I'm doing it, I'm saying, let's go ahead and pull this rawhide lace, and then flash. It's like a bulb burst or camouflage. Flash, and then, and I'm like, well, this drum's loud. And he's like, that was a big bolt of lightning that came through on that one.
Yeah.
But Sid did that and went, well, let's lightning, thunder, rain, and making a hand drum. This drum's going to have some reverb to it. And awesome. And that sucker, actually, out of all of them, it's got the longest, deepest, the longest reverb with the deepest tone of all 4 drums I made, 2 on Sunday, 2 on Monday. So that was a little bit of adventure right there. Did that, had to make the drum beaters, making many, 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 many knives. I don't have a picture of it, but just busy and schoolwork, which we'll be talking about that in a few minutes.
I think I said that I told you it was going to rain, actually, in that video when you were doing the one on
yeah, when you were commenting on the Instagram.
Yeah, I told you it was going to rain, and it did rain.
And it did rain.
Yes.
So busy with the art market, making some orders for customers, talking, just super busy week with essays and stuff to do. But God, it's fun. But man, legs are running this week. So Savannah, what's going on with Dancing Bear?
Well, we have a couple cool things coming on. We actually are. I'm teaching a beaded egg class, and let me share with you guys the picture.
Using a real egg.
It's not an egg. It's actually. Let's see. That's weird. I thought I made a thing here. Hold on a second. Let me double click this. Okay. There we go. So I can share this. Okay. I'm going to share this. Okay. So this is my beaded egg class that's coming up. I actually haven't taught this class in a few years. It's probably been since our old location. So, I mean, literally, I haven't taught this class in over 5 years, probably 6 or 7 years. But this is my beaded egg class, and I have a new sample that I made. There's a new one. And these are really little. They're like little eggs. Actually, let me reach over.
Folks, it's 10:10.
James.
I didn't say anything about 10:05. But it's 10:10 bucks.
Look at, we have these little eggs.
That's cool.
I'm going to tip down my camera so I can look at my hands.
It's like a beaded bird laid little birdie beaded eggs.
Yeah, so that's really cool. So I'm teaching this class. I have a class on Saturday from 1 to 4. And then I have the class on Wednesday, 1 to 4 as well. This is actually a very fun class because you just make these little tiny eggs. And the class includes, I give everyone the little eggs to bead, and then they have to provide their own beads, of course. I know it's quail egg size. Yeah, they're really cute. They're like little, let's see, they're little eggs, but they're made out of styrofoam. So my mom made this one last night. So it's kind of cool. You can fill a whole jar of these and have a whole jar of beaded eggs in them. It's kind of fun. I've kind of started to develop it over years. So there's that. Additionally, next week we're going to be having our craft night. So next week, our craft night, we're going to be doing it at Brooklyn Boys. We've been doing that since January, I think February. And it was our first in-person craft night that we've had in a really long time. And so basically what's kind of cool is we are now going to do a craft project that anyone can come and do. So basically these are pizza can sauces. We're doing an upcycled project. We're covering them with ribbon, and they can be used to put your scissors, your pens, your coins. It can be a planter. But basically, if you come to our craft night at Brooklyn Boys next Thursday, you can make this for free. So it's kind of a cool thing that we're doing. We're trying to encourage people to learn how to do some crafting, try to reach a new audience, and at the same time, enjoy a nice dinner because there's lots of food. They have pizza, they have salad, they have sandwiches. It's very good.
At Brooklyn Boys Pizza. Wait, I can't do the New York accent. I got to warm it up.
At Brooklyn Boys.
Brooklyn Boys. Brooklyn Boys Pizza.
Where's Tony Pepperoni?
I'm not bringing out Tony tonight, but folks, go get your Brooklyn pizza. Authentic Brooklyn pizza in Oceanside, California.
Yes.
Brooklyn pizza.
Yes. Authentic Brooklyn style.
Authentic Brooklyn pizza. Straight from Oceanside.
California on the other coast.
California on the other side of the ocean. Over the Pacific where the Westerners are at. Californians.
Yes. And so
our representatives, true diplomats, embassy of Brooklyn without pizza. Okay.
Yes. So this was kind of cool. And then let's see it. Let me remove it. And then the other thing I was going to tell you is that we're doing a let's see. The other thing is, which I'm really excited about. Let me share this now. So when we went to our suppliers, you can see up here, there is a light orange color scarf. This is the standard color for our orange scarves. This is the color that came in. This is actually like a really nice, deep, dark orange. And so we were really excited. We bought it because we thought, hey, people are going to go nuts because it's a way of acknowledging the children in Canada because, they picked the color orange to represent them. So it's kind of a cool color that came. It was not ordered. It was a mistake color that was produced.
I love that.
And so it's wonderful. It is it's the same price as all of our regular scarves, but I'm pretty sure this is going to just sell out like crazy because, like I said, it's just the color it's a totally rare color. It was a color that just happened to come out. So I'm really excited about it. I think it's a great, people love these scarves. We sell a lot of these scarves. And this was really a beautiful one that came out. And I thought it was really nice. Let's see let me see the next one so I can get you ready for it. And then the next, okay. Then this is actually kind of a cool thing that I came up with today. I'm going to be giving you guys more information as it gets closer. I made a really cool ribbon skirt pizza can.
I like that. I really like that. That's cool.
Isn't it cool?
Yes.
It has the tabs on the sides, and it has like a suede belt that has conchos on it. I just thought that it was really cute. I really got excited about this, and I was like, we're gonna teach this as a class for free at Dancing Bear. All you have to do is buy the supplies. So I thought that was kind of cool. And the back has a special detail. Whoop, went the wrong way. Look, it has a buckle on the back. So anyway, I thought this was really cute. It is a project that we're going to be doing at our store. It is a class that's going to be a free class. And I'm going to actually have more information about it later. Because I made it today, I have to figure out the price of the kits. But because we have a plethora of those pizza sauce cans,
No, yeah, you do.
it's a way to upcycle and create less trash in the world, and ways to use the extra ribbon when you're making ribbon skirts. You could use that to make, use that same pattern to make extra ribbon skirts. You could use it for all kinds of stuff. You could use it to put your coins in. You could use it as same thing. You could use it as like a little planter. You could use it to keep your hairbrush in, your, whatnot, whatever you want to do. But I just thought it was really cool. I'm very excited about them. And what is up with Dancing Bear?
Last weekend, folks, okay. Last weekend while I was in the store there to teach the drum class, I walked in the bathroom, right there, wash my hands after the class. And
yeah.
So I'm washing my hands. And I went, what is that light? And I look up, and there's two in the light fixture above the sink, two of these rotating kind of like disco light, purple disco light things. They're put out of view. And I looked at that and went, I like that. So I'm telling Savea about it. And I said, I think I need these in my life. She goes, oh, I got an extra one in the office. And I went, give me, I got it. So I paid her for it, what she paid her at Walmart. And I came home with it. And I put it in a lamp here at our house. And I went, this is cool. Folks, I put it in the main light here in the office. It's also partly a workroom, part of the studio we work. We do some stuff in here. Most of it's out in our exterior studio, garage, and which is totally the studio. So I put in the picture and I looked at it here this evening and I went, I like that. And folks, I'm going to show you this light. Get ready. You ready for this? Okay.
Yes, show us.
Okay. Hey, Google, turn off the overhead lights. So the lights I usually use to light the green screen, the chroma key, are now off. It is entirely light from the monitors. Now I go over here and I drop the light, this. So you're looking at the office, and now you're looking at. You can't really see it, can you?
No. Oh, dang it. It was going to be so cool.
Hold on. I'm going to try this. This is a bad idea because it's really lighting up over here. I mean, you can see some of the purple lights, and there's the bulb right there rotating right there, going around with all kinds of purple spots that just says purple party in the office.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's going on. But I will find a way. I believe it's the chroma key. You can kind of see it, but the camera's on low light mode. It's not helping. There's really no way. But I will experiment with this, folks, this evening.
Yes.
So you get a full idea effect of the light show.
Okay. Cool.
This is my project tonight by 11 o'clock.
So, James, since we're talking about the light bulb, hey, what happened on Saturday? What did I give you on Saturday?
You gave me a present.
Okay, we got a present. Can you show everyone the present?
I'm not supposed to open it until next month.
No. Can you show us the box?
It's in the studio.
You're in your studio. Can you get it and show everyone the box?
I could get it in a few minutes.
Yeah.
All right, folks, I'm going to leave you alone. And just remember, If Say tries to pull a joke, she's doing it to a stroke victim. It's true.
It's true. Yeah, right. Yeah, so guys, next month we're gonna have a crazy awesome celebration because someone is having a milestone. Someone is having a milestone celebration. Can you please rotate it so we can see what it says?
It says, "See other side. Happy day from Chris."
Okay, what does it say on the other side? Now flip it over.
Happy day, James. Happy James Day.
Flip it so everyone can see what it says.
No, it's not, Joya. I'm from Omicron Perseid 8, where we have a slightly different and superior calendar to Earth.
Joya, yes.
That's what it says.
And it's a big one.
It's not ticking, so we know we're safe there.
It's a really big one, guys. It's like terribly big.
And she said I can't open it up till James Day on February 30th.
So
Or
anyway,
on tax day.
just so you guys know, next month is going to be a serious deal.
29 years old.
A little bit more than that, James.
29.999.
This is what Joya says.
Yes, it is. And I will cheat it yet again. Victory is mine.
Yeah. So, but yeah, we are going to be celebrating something next month. So just so you guys know.
Yes, our 4-year anniversary of the show.
Or something else. All right, James. So
And
hey.
3.9 years of the show.
See, Carol Ann knows.
Carol Ann, don't make me go over and squeeze that red clown nose in your profile picture.
So everyone. Okay. So, hey, James,
Yes?
what is it that you wanted to share with everyone today in a video form?
Folks, I mentioned earlier in the show, I think during the pre-show, that I was working on this assignment. Wendy knows. Working on this assignment I had for one of the classes I'm taking this semester for college, and it's English composition and critical thinking. And I'm gonna give you a real quick introduction. This is highbrow smart stuff for those of you who have command of the English language or critical skills that know the fallacy and in and outs of an art, about debate. You're gonna recognize some of this. Master list of logical fallacies with such big fancy words. Come on, okay, there we go. Text zoom with such words as ad hominem or attacking the person, ignorantium, appealing to ignorance, appeal to authority, affirming. So there's 23 of these logical fallacies that goes with critical thinking to avoid, to create an even discussion. Some might say argument, an even discussion, and keep your open-mindedness. So with this, we had to create a video that features 5 from that list of 27 logical fallacies and do a series of skits and explain each one. Now, some of the videos we were sent showed, some college students doing it, and, they're having fun with it. It looks like, it's a skit like, high school kids might do or something on a camp out. And I went to town. I'll just say, I went to town on this. And I got creative, and this is eaten up. Let's see. It's 9:24 now. I've been done about an hour. That's it of this assignment. And it's uploaded and submitted to the instructor. And we want to play this for you.
So then I want to say really quick, I want to interrupt. So we were going to prepare and talking about Super Bloom and talk about the flowers that we were actually, because last year we talked about Super Bloom and how it happens, but we're going to talk this time about the flowers that come out for super bloom. So we will be talking about that very briefly, just because we didn't have the time, James included and myself included, didn't have the time to do a super bloom episode like we were planning on, but we are going to talk a little bit about super bloom, but we wanted to talk about this.
Yes, and then we did a show about super bloom about a year ago.
Exactly a year ago to the day.
Joy did a report too. Tell us what it is, Joy. Tell us what you did. Okay, so this report, when you see it, its production value is pretty good. It's a little different, and I would love to know the instructor's face when she sees this. Now, I'm gonna place it for you. This is a thing called debate. The Great Debates. Is it flat or is it round? With a character, there's a great cast of 4 people. All of them look like me or Ignacio. And you're going to recognize some of the influences of the show with the characters we do. But folks, here it is. This is the assignment. This is real. This is my actual assignment for what's called fallacy theater for the college instructor. We're going to play it. It's a little more than 10 minutes long, but folks, stick with us. We have to pause it. We'll explain it. But y'all's intelligent. Y'all be able to follow it. But this is different. But you're going to crack up. Here we go. Fallacy theater.
Welcome to the Great Debates. Today, we will listen to 2 masters of their respective fields to debate the age-old topic, is it round or is it flat? The shape of the earth. Introducing our fine debaters, Mr. Robert Roundtopoulos, noted mathematician from the Spherical University of Circleville, and Mr. Fred Flattersplat from the Pancake Under the Dome Society. As always, we are joined by our fact and fallacy checker, Smart James, who will be occasionally pausing the debate to interject himself to point out any logical fallacies by either one of our debaters. Gentlemen, you may begin. The spherical shape of the Earth was known and measured by astronomers, mathematicians, and navigators for a variety of literate ancient cultures, including the Hellenic world and ancient India. Greek ethnographer
Roundtopoulos giving all kinds of scientific information about how we know that, like it's ancient societies
the Earth is round and was able to calculate the circumference of the Earth. Circumnavigation of the world in the Age of Discovery provided direct evidence of the spherical shape of the Earth. So, the same people that barely invented a wheel and sacrificed animals so that Zeus would send some god to make rain so they could grow their crops used math to figure out the Earth is round. These people did not have hot air balloons to go up in the sky and use triangulation to discover how far the next island or town is. Not to mention, they didn't have the running water, telescopes, or even the calculators to do some fancy math to figure out the supposed circumference of the Earth. Unfortunately, Mr. Flattersplat has demonstrated the logical fallacy of denying the antecedent. This means that a conditional statement claims that if X were true, then Y should also be true. It is a fallacy of inferring the inverse from an original statement, a type of inverse error.
Everybody in the show is going to understand
that. In this case, Mr. Flattersplat is stating that because literate ancient cultures had not yet developed technology to create telescopes or calculators, and there's no way that they could have developed the types of math needed to figure out the circumference of the Earth, and that it is round. As stated, that if X were true, then Y should be true also. Unfortunately, this is not the case, as we have learned from ancient Greek writings. Various nations' space programs have been sending artificial satellites and humans into orbit for over 50 years. Photos of the Earth taken from space show a distinctive round shape. The spacecraft also orbit the Earth, thus proving that our planet is in the shape of a sphere. Do your astronauts use those little GoPro cameras with the funny-looking video? I suppose they may be using GoPro cameras amongst their photographic equipment. Yes, the fisheye lenses do slightly distort an image in order to show a wider field of view for the immediate area in the photo or video. Well, there you go right there. Fisheye lenses that make everything look roundish. Like looking out of a fishbowl. The world outside looks much different when you're looking out of a fishbowl. It's those fisheye lenses on those little GoPro cameras that make the earth look round in the photos. The GoPro photo is distorting the real shape of the earth and not showing it as flat. Here is another fallacy by Mr. Flattersplat that is called amphibole. Yes, amphibole. This is when the grammar of a statement, in this case the word fisheye, is misconstrued to have an alternative meaning. The listener detects a syntactic ambiguity and creates one of several distinct meanings. Mr. Flattersplat has misconstrued the word fisheye to mean the distorted view that a fish sees looking out of a fishbowl, rather than meaning a wide field of vision. Early Christian theologians that study Christian topography, such as Alexandrian monk Cosmo Indicopoletices, who traveled as far as Sri Lanka and the source of the Blue Nile River, repeatedly expounded that the universe consists of only two places, the earth below and the firmament and the heaven above. He was amongst the early scholars that wrote the book that is considered the ultimate truth, the holy words of the Bible. In Isaiah 40:22 states, he who sits above a circle of the earth, the Bible says round, not circular, but round. That's the translation from Hebrew. Dr. Danny Faulkner from the Creation Museum in Petersburg, Kentucky, talks about what the Hebrew meaning round could actually be. But round is round, and there's no changing that. Flat and round. The Bible should be taken literally because that is the word given to us by the ultimate giver of truth. It is humans that distort the meaning of the Bible and try to infer meanings instead of just reading actual words that are stated. This is another fallacy by Mr. Flattersplat, known as begging the question. This occurs when an argument's premise assumes the truth of the conclusion. The fault in an analytical argument when the speaker's presumption serves as a conclusion without supporting facts or further investigation. In this case, Mr. Flattersplat quotes the Bible and makes an assumption of the definition of the translated Hebrew word for round without recognizing the possibility of an inaccurate translation. He also brought up Dr. Danny Faulkner and misrepresents his presentation on the meaning of the Hebrew word of round. Dr. Faulkner actually stated that the implied meaning of the Hebrew translation of the word round is to include or exclude a spherical shape in its meaning. Many of my constituents hold firm that individuals such as yourself, Mr. Flattersplat, represent a flawed interpretation of both scientific and theological resources in order to create your own flawed assumptions. We all feel that it's safe to believe that your education comes from a failed philosophy that emphasizes two-dimensional interpretation of religious and scientific knowledge, and that your lack of an ability to understand self-evident principles stems back from a lack of education beyond the 7th grade middle school. Here Mr. Roundtopoulos has made a fallacy known as common belief. This is an appeal to people in order to get them to believe in a certain idea or philosophy because it is a common belief or practice held by a group of people. In this case, Mr. Roundtopoulos believes because all of his constituents believe that all flat earth believers are uneducated and incapable of deciphering complex thought. Not true. In 1960, when we started sending humans into space, the United States and the Soviet Union realized that the Earth is flat. Those two governments couldn't agree on much at the time, but did agree that sharing information with the public would absolutely devastate the world's cultural perspective on the Earth. That they were not ready to hear this revelation. They have been colluding for over 50 years of getting people to continuing to believe that the Earth is round. This is more than evident, with the grainy photos of supposed astronauts in space and the poor production value of their sets used in the background. Governments are cheap, and only the untalented engineers and filmmakers that have been hired can be so easily coerced to make these propaganda photos and videos. Supposed astronauts and cosmonauts are actually high-ranking military officers with bad acting lessons. I'm a believer of the truth. I want the world to know the truth. Science is about seeking the truth. And I believe that our world would be the better for it. Mr. Roundtopoulos, I believe that you are a good man, and that we both wish the world to accept the scientific evidence of what is true in the universe. However, I feel that you are misguided and have not examined with an open mind the possibilities of the universe and our place in it. Here, flat Earth. The Earth is at the center of the universe. When we look up at the sky, we see the entire sky, not just one segment. I believe that if you can give up your biases that has been ingrained by your academia, that you too will be amazed that the lies that have been told to us by those that have appointed themselves judge and jury for what is best for society. I'd like to invite you to the Pancake Under a Dome Interpretive Center to learn how all the people of the world have been fooled and to seek scientific truth. I'd like to thank you for your invitation, but I will politely decline the opportunity that you presented. I think you will find that my rolling my eyes and trying to hold back the laughter or outrage would be considered rude behavior to you and your colleagues. I don't wish to put you in that awkward position. There were several fallacies in Mr. Flattersplat's statement to Mr. Roundtopoulos. I can pick only one of the low-hanging fruits from the fallacy tree that Mr. Flattersplat has presented. I'm just going to pick one right here. The fallacy that I have picked is a red herring. When done intentionally, this is when irrelevant information is presented as a diversion tactic to draw attention from any relevant information. When done unintentionally, inapplicable information that has nothing to do with the topic at hand is introduced that has no relevance to the discussion or activity. In this case, Mr. Flattersplat stated that he and Mr. Roundtopoulos are both seekers of scientific truth, that he has been lied to by academia, and that he has inadvertently become a peddler of those lies. His discussion went from discussing the scholarly merits of the arguments to that of conspiracies committed by NASA and Roscosmos, the Russian space agency. This discussion was supposed to be of the scientific evidence, not accusations committed by a civilian space agency. Thank you, Smart James, for your fact and fallacy checking during one of these, the great debates. Thank you, Mr. Roundtopoulos and Mr. Flattersplat, for your time and insights on this intriguing topic. I might be interested in accepting the invitation to the Pancake Under a Dome Interpretive Center in place of Mr. Roundtopoulos if there's free ice cream. I really like ice cream. Good day to you all, and thank you for watching another episode of The Great Debates.
That was the assignment. That is what is being sent in to the professor. Due date is in an hour and 20 minutes. It's already uploaded, folks. That was the real deal. And it's something.
Yeah.
Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hey, we put ourselves out there. Have fun with it. Yeah. Thank you, Curtis. And you got a response from Wendy, too. So there was some debate. Yeah. There was some, Joya says interesting. There was some talk, wondering if this was going to be too smart for audience. I'm thinking, oh, hell no. All right, let's go look at this going, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
But different, definitely. Okay, we got a Super Bloom to talk about.
I know. You want to talk to Super Bloom?
Let's talk over Super Bloom. We've only got 19 minutes left. Thank you, Caroline. There's been 5 of me on the show tonight.
Okay. So let's see.
Yeah, I gotta get going too.
So the thing is, okay.
While you do that, I'm gonna turn on a fan because it's getting really warm in the office. I live in a desert.
Yes. Okay. So for those of you who don't know what Super Bloom is, very quickly, what it is whenever there is an exceptional amount of rain, what happens is that the area around gets really, really, really flowery. Like there's so many wildflowers out in the deserts and in the non-habitable areas, like on the mountains and in the valleys, in the national parks, etc. And last year we had incredible amounts of rain. This year, definitely, it's a little bit less, but it feels like every few days it's raining here. So I don't know if we're like on a different trend for weather, because weather has literally, like on the last Saturday, we were supposed to not have rain. All week it said no rain on Saturday. All week it said no rain on Saturday. All day in the morning it said no rain. At 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 a.m., 12 p.m., 1 p.m., there was no forecast for rain. And lo and behold, about an hour and a half, 2 hours in, it started raining. And not until it was about 15 minutes after it started raining, I got a notification on my phone, and it said, there may be rain in the next 10 minutes. So it's kind of a funny thing about the amount of rain. And so when we have this much rain, it really affects the deserts. And I know for a fact there's a lot of people that are going to go to they're going to be going to Anza Borrego Desert, and I'm sure they're going to Joshua Tree and up in the desert area where you are, James, to go see the Super Bloom. There definitely is a lot to see. And of course, last time we talked about Super Bloom, we talked about there's things that you don't do, like really quickly. You're going to not want to go lay down in the beds of flowers and take pictures for Instagram and take pictures for Facebook of just laying in flowers. A lot of that will destroy the actual flowers. And then stepping around in the flowers and all that, so make sure to stay on the trails if you do go see flowers, because ultimately that will preserve the flowers. Because if you go off the trails, not only could you be bitten by a rattlesnake, if you go off the trails, then you'll actually have a real painful moment, and nature will punish you for going off the trails. And James he's showing you what it would look like to be a rattlesnake. James is actually pretending to be a rattlesnake. Okay. So the flowers that are in the Super Bloom are poppies, for one. And it's interesting because one of the things is that you always see there's certain colors. There's like orange, yellow, purple. And I know that orange can be poppies, but it also can be the daisies. There's poppies and there's the daisies.
Just an example. That's San Borrego
Yeah.
from like a few days ago.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's a lot of flowers out there right now. So, anyway, James, do you want to add a little bit of information to this?
I haven't Googled it yet.
Okay.
Yep.
So it says here the flowers. Actually, let me share my screen because I have a screen that
Yeah, when you do that, do have something.
Okay, let's see, share screen.
While
So
she's
right
doing
here, this is what I was looking for. I was looking for the plant species. So one of the things they never talk about, they talk about the super blooms and they say there's so many flowers, but they don't actually show or talk about the flowers specifically. So there is the brittle brush. It's as a yellow. So this, I was telling you the different color flowers. This almost looks like a daisy. And you have the poppies, which those are the orange ones. And then here, let's see, bluebells. They're like a really pretty purple. And the lupine. You can see there's a different look, but when you look at from the distance, you're going to see purple. So it's like there's definitely different colors, right? And then the San Verbena, where it looks like. It says that it's yellow. Let's see, let's new tab. Let's see, there's a picture. Oh, see, yeah, here. This is a yellow. Okay, share this tab. So see this yellow flower here? This is what I was saying, that not all of the flowers that are orange or yellow are the same flower. So there's different flowers, even though they look like this is desert sunflower. So already there is the brittle brush, there's the desert sunflowers, and the San Verbena. Those ones are all yellow flowers. Let's see, this one, evening primrose. See, this is yellow as well. Let's see, the popcorn flowers. These are white or yellow. You see how the color, like all of these colors here, they comprise of many flowers. They're not always just, one flower, like just poppies. And look at here, there's a lot of white ones. So.
Definitely. I've got a photo actually that was taken on March 17th over by Lake Elsinore that's famous for its poppies. And that photo that you show the different flowers there was absolutely spectacular. This one is also spectacular. I'm going to show this. This is, folks, this is a real photo taken March 17th. You're ready for it. This is something.
Wow.
Wow. That splash of color. This is a trail that unfortunately after the Super Bloom of 2019 was, this trail was closed. It's closed for the foreseeable future because this is the trail in the area that people were going over, stamping, pulling over the side of roads, going into illegally, making new trails. And a helicopter landed at one point in there with people coming over to see that got trampled. That why we can't have nice things, but this is the areas that we can't access or see, but to protect it because we have to on this. But just the color to know it's there is just absolutely stunning.
Mm-hmm. So this is interesting. Maya's like, oh my goodness, who would do those things? People were doing it big time.
There was actually a helicopter that did come over and land in the field of poppies for people to come out and look at it. Ranger saw it, started booking for the helicopter, and they got back in and flew away. How they think they can get away in a helicopter with like radar and air traffic control?
Yeah. Did they actually get fined?
Yeah. Oh yeah. A lot. I can Google it now. We won't get into it, but let's just say yes, they got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. So I was trying to show this purple, Beautiful flowers. Yes. Shame on them. What the heck? I know.
Oh,
It's
definitely.
it's crazy. But yeah, there were a bunch of
Ooh.
people that were taking pictures. They were laying down in the poppy fields. This was like 2021, I think. They were
Mhm.
laying down in the poppy fields and taking pictures of themselves and Instagramming it. So I think, are there a whole bunch of pictures? I'm sure there's a bunch of pictures of Instagrammers destroying the super bloom.
I'm looking at one out in Anza-Borrego Desert that's going right now. I'll actually be going out there probably Sunday to go shoot some photos. We'll share that with y'all. I need a break from work and school. I need to go out and do something. But I'm looking at video. I'm not going to give these people the coverage to show what they're doing, but just to show where there are areas that are accessible. This is Diamond Valley Lake. Well, let me expand it up. This is Diamond Valley Lake over by Hammond.
Oh, I have some good pictures, James.
Gotcha. That splash of color. This is on now. Amazing stuff. Okay. Let's get a good picture.
Okay. You're going to love this. Okay. So I'm going to stop share here and I'm going to share and you're going to see what I'm talking about. I just searched in Google. See, this is really crazy. Okay. So look at these people. Look at me. I'm in a poppy field. Look at me. I'm laying down by poppies. Look at me. I'm laying down poppies. Look at me. I'm laying with poppies. Look at me. I'm laying down in poppies. Look at, I'm laying in poppies. Look, I'm standing in poppies. Look at all these people, what they did. Isn't this crazy? Look at, we're laying down and sitting in poppies. We're sitting in poppies. We're standing in poppies. We're standing in all kinds of wallflowers. Look at all these people. Isn't this crazy? Look at this is literally like, this is what the areas look like. That's why they had to close it. What James was talking about. People were walking and making their own trails. See this here?
Yeah. Even, oh wait. But,
Can you imagine if this is you? You're like, damn it, my photo got onto the Instagrammer photos.
yeah, it's different where that angle as compared to the picture taken from their phone. Just two different interpretations of these. I bet the bees and butterflies are having a great time with the super bloom. Absolutely. Leave no trace has no meaning for them.
Nope.
A lot of times, if you remind them, they'll go okay out of peer pressure from people doing that. But it's an inconvenience is a lot of ways a lot of them see that. And there's almost like, it's amazing how almost there's a manifest destiny still shows itself to certain degrees like this, where I pay my tax, I go out and see the field. Well, privilege don't exist there. Even now with Josh, the primary areas to see desert super blooms is Anza-Borrego State Park, the most popular places, and Joshua Tree National Park. I live very close to it. I could see at my house. I can be to one of the two entrances within an hour. One of our viewers, it lives minutes from it. And it's very popular to go out there, and people will line the roads, block the roads to go over and see it. And some of these parks are so big, you just can't get everybody. And that area is still going to get to go start the super bloom because it's starting at the lower elevations. Starting in Hammond, that's a different ecology, but like the desert's starting now in the lower deserts. And then soon, 2 weeks after this last rain, probably next week, it'll start really kicking up over in the higher elevations like Joshua Tree, Mojave National Preserve. It'll start getting amazing. Anza-Borrego's hopping right now. And with that recent rain, it may extend it. We don't know. But folks, when you get out there, just be respectful of it. Stay on the trails, park designated areas. If you can't, there's no room to park, be patient, move around. These are big places. Yeah, go on a weekday, but do what you can to do what you have to minimize your visit and your impact. If you see something going wrong, call their asses on it.
I actually have a really great idea. If you guys really want some pictures with flowers, you could do it in your own backyard. You know what? You go to the local craft store and go lean against the flower wall and take a picture. There's a lot of people that were doing that. And that is absolutely 100% not destroying the environment, besides the fact that there's now plastic flowers everywhere.
When I look behind me, all the purple light going around is distracting me. All right, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna grab the camera.
You know what, James? People
What?
can go lay down in all the weeds. They can go lay down and like.
Oh yeah, just don't mow your lawn for a while.
Yeah,
That's what they do in the purple light right there.
Yeah, go to a park and go lay down in the weeds and take some pictures.
I think everybody getting the idea. If I turn off the chroma key, it might help.
Yeah, we can see that. That's crazy.
I love it. And there, if y'all remember, there's Razorface, the Shredicon. Yeah, I still have Razorface. Okay, let's put this back. All right, you get the idea of it. I should turn off the chroma key. I said I'd show it.
Yeah.
I'm turning off the chroma key so we can see if we get more. Virtual background, none. It's coming out a little bit more now. I'm tripping. It just looks really cool. Okay.
Hi,
Jen's here.
Jennifer. Says Jennifer. She's our she was in our drum class. Jennifer, you know what's crazy? I called and left a message and I emailed and they still haven't gotten back to me. What the heck? My supplier. I don't know what was going on.
We do have a comment from Wendy. My yard is trying to super bloom this year. I'm having evening primroses.
Nice.
Very.
We have sage in our yard and our sage is going crazy.
Yeah. Carol Ann, who's probably going out there, is if you go to Anza-Borrego State Park, they have mini trails that you could walk and take pictures. It's the biggest state park, definitely in California, one of the biggest in the country. There's a lot of places to go do that. It's a lot of territory, definitely. It's the hot zone right now. So I'm going out there, probably not Sunday, probably Monday when there's less people.
Mm-hmm.
But absolutely.
Yeah. So, but anyway, we're almost done for today. I do want to remind everyone because our craft night is going to be it's going to happen before Friday. It's going to be next Thursday. So don't forget about our craft night. We really would love to see you. It's a lot of fun. We are going to be doing the free craft. All right. So if you guys want to come and visit us, fast forward, rewind this one a bit. If you want to come to Brooklyn Boys, let's see, okay, hold on a second. Here it is.
I'll help you with this. You want to go to Brooklyn Boys Boys Pizza, and to make those beautiful things right there.
Yeah.
Go to craft night.
So these are repurposed pizza sauce cans, pizza canned tomato cans, and you come and you can make these, and it's free, and then you can get some dinner and hang out. Also on Saturday nights, my mom and I are going to Brooklyn Boys Pizza to hang out. So if you want to come to meet us, hang out with us, we're starting to do every Saturday night. We go to Brooklyn Boys and we invite all our friends and people we know. And we're kind of creating a chance to just hang out with friends and see people. So be social. Because generally when people come to our store, they're coming to shop and to, do that kind of stuff. But we do like to chat with people, and usually we have to be really quick because people they're busy. They have this or that going on. But yes, Maya, you should come on Thursday. It will be a lot of fun.
You haven't really met Maya face to face, have you yet, El Presidente?
I have not met Maya face to face.
I have.
I know you have many times.
Let's see. Maya's my favorites.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't just inconvenient. I'm not.
I know. It's
she's gonna look at her swap.
Because I'm too far north. I mean, we're too far away. We don't go to San Diego.
I'm accessible to our fans. I visit our fans and love them. Today's going.
No.
All right, it's time. Next
I
week
know.
is next week the show?
Is this week
April
the
1st show.
Oh, wait a second. You know what?
Because you and I have been talking about this for weeks and
Let me
weeks.
see here. Let me look at the calendar. Oh, next week is the April 1st special. That'll be nice, Joya. Surprise us.
Definitely.
Oh, but I'm telling you, yes, James, you are right. Next episode is going to be our April Fool's Day episode.
So, folks, get ready because this one's we keep each other busy on this one. We've had some fun stuff we've done. We're going to be sharing some of our favorite jokes, some of the stuff you pull. And remember, this is only coming. Let's see. This is like what's the last day of the month?
The
I'm looking at the
29th.
calendar. I think it's still like almost a week left of the month after that.
It's 31st is so Sunday is the last day of the last day. So Monday after
that Monday is. So we'll give you a 3-day or 2-day start to plan, to take the ideas we present and make people laugh, mainly yourself.
And then also trick people for fun.
Yes. And laugh with them. Mm-hmm. Okay. So we're going to have fun with that, folks. We will see you. This is, do I do the outro or you want to do the outro?
You can do it.
But what if you want to do it?
Okay. Hey, everyone. Thank you for joining our show. Make sure to like and subscribe our Facebook pages, our YouTube channels, our Twitch channels, all that kind of stuff. Make sure to not forget. And also feel free to share this video. It's going to be up regardless if it's live or it's not live. So you can actually seriously stream all of the videos and do your crafts and whatever and listen to us talk and gibber and jabber and have guests and not have guests and be silly and not be silly for like 4 years worth practically.
4 years worth of shows. 4 years of shenanigans.
Yeah.
4 years of. Did we do that show yet or not?
You know what? This is the thing. Okay, if you think about how many episodes we've had, theoretically, we've had 52 episodes per year. 52 times 4 is over 200 episodes. And each episode is at least an hour long. In the beginning, we used to go over. So, like, you're looking at like.
In that early year, we were doing like 2-hour shows.
Yeah.
We've
So
got over 200 hours of streaming of us doing this.
Well, let's just say if you have 200 episodes times 1 hour, right? So that's going to be times 60 divided by, 200 hours divided by, was it 24? So it would take you watching our shows nonstop from morning to dawn without sleeping 8.33 days to watch the entire amount of videos that have been produced by us since the very beginning.
That is edited significantly longer than it takes to watch the director's cut of all 3 movies of Lord of the Rings.
You know, I think this is pretty much probably it's like nine days, not 8.33, because like what you're saying, we have definitely a lot of shows where they were more than an hour.
I mean, we used to have 2.5 hour shows back then. We've gotten more tame.
Yeah.
We've already gone too long for Instagram right now.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us this week. We look forward to seeing you next week. And of course, we're going to have a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Big time April Fool's Day show coming up next, folks. All right. We'll see you. This has been this week's episode of Late Night Craft Talk.
Bye.
I'm waiting for this thing to open. I don't know why it's. Okay, there we go. There we go. Got it.
Okay, time to dance.
Bye. I bet you remember. There's a lot of episodes. Remember the 3-hour episode.
Aw, ain't he cute?
Good night, folks.
Bye.
And in stream.